Yeah, so thank you to Deveki Studios who sent me over a key so we could play this today, and we're going to jump in with episode 1. I don't know how long each of the episodes are, but I would imagine there's 5 hours of video, so it'd probably take, 5 hours of video, including different variants, so maybe about 3 or 4 hours maybe to go through them all. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how long the first episode is, and we'll guess it from there. That might be a good idea, Elswin. Yeah, I'm going to switch them around. I'm going to try to get a bit of a poll of you guys as which ones are more popular.
Dark Nights
with Poe and Munro.
Frankie. It already is. It already is.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe
And Munro.
Oh, look, we can push buttons and stuff.
That gets me every time.
Lucky we're not in the shower then.
Why do girls always get stabbed in the movies?
I think it's a metaphor. Having said that, I'm an equal opportunity stabber.
Oh, pointy. How very noble.
And on that note, what's next, Munro?
It's on the schedule, silly.
I know that. I'm just making it sound like you have a choice.
Okay then. What shall I choose? Let me see.
Oh, we get to choose. We got a note. We got our bag. I think poop is behind 10K, I think.
I choose a long walk on the beach.
Ah, yes. With the moon's bright eye bobbing on the black tide.
No. The sun is shining, and the sand is hot and soft between my toes. Wouldn't you like to walk on a beach with me, Poe?
Alas, I fear I would burst into flames at the sun's first embrace.
But you are outside this afternoon.
Then I must simply hate the beach.
That's a shame. I hate skinny dipping alone.
I'd never dream of letting you skinny dip on your own.
And talking of wet dreams.
Dreams
and nightmares.
With Poe
Excellent
and Munro.
choice, Munro.
I didn't have one really, did I?
You always have a choice, Munro, but that doesn't mean you can change things.
Maybe you should try interpreting the next call of this dream, Poe.
I fear I would lack your warmth and insight. You have the ability to turn even the most ghoulish visions into something hopeful.
Not always.
Do you suffer from nightmares, Munro?
Doesn't everyone?
Tell me about yours.
Well, there is this one I've been having lately.
Go on.
I can't see. I'm stumbling around trying to feel my way in the pitch black, but I keep bumping into people. It's like I'm trying to push through this crowd, but they don't know that I'm there.
Hello.
Perhaps you're feeling isolated.
Maybe. But I'm not interested in them. They're just in my way. It's like I'm searching for something. The number 9.
Number 9.
But what does 9 represent, Poe?
Well, according to Dante, there are 9 levels of hell.
Well, I feel so much better now.
Oui.
I did warn you. Perhaps you should help our next caller. They're already waiting. Frankie, you're...
We can pause it, okay. Hello, JDJ, this is an FMV game called Dark Nights with Poe and Munro. But it is FMV, and it's pretty much all interactive FMV, so I will not be talking over most of it. I definitely won't, because I don't want to. Right, so just a note. But thank you, Elswin, for your hat. And hello, Red Dog.
You're live with Munro.
Our first call.
Hi, Frankie.
What a beautiful voice you have.
Well, thank you. I think all voices are beautiful. What do you think to Poe's voice?
I hate it.
Okay. So, what's your dream, listener?
I'm in August, and wherever I go, all I can hear is the radio. It's everywhere. It's loud and relentless, but there's this bird. She cuts through the noise and guides me. I listen to the bird, and I fall blissfully asleep.
That's very interesting. People dream about their surroundings a lot. And a dream within a dream? That's nothing to worry about either. What do you think, Poe?
I think you have a hardcore fan, Munro. What did the bird look like, Frankie?
Beautiful. Angelic. But it's trapped in a cage. A prison. But there's only one warden. And the warden is weak.
There's a warden.
Another bird. With a rumbling voice that makes me angry. It plumes its feathers, but my bird? The one that calls me? She's not interested in him.
And she's caged.
Munro, this is obviously a prank. He's talking about us and trying to be funny.
But it's a dream.
I never said it was a dream.
Well, I think we've had quite enough of this.
Listen to the warden jangling his keys. Don't you see he's imprisoned you, Ellis?
Well, Frankie, we don't use our first names on air, so I'm just gonna stop you there.
Dreams
And nightmares.
with Poe and Munro.
And we'll be back with more dreams and nightmares later. But first, August, how about a short, dark tale to chill the nerves? And we're clear.
Well, that went well.
Indeed, just another totally normal person calling into our show.
I don't know how we attract them.
I do.
How long is this story?
It's just a quickie, but if you'd like it longer, there's plenty more I could queue up.
I can still hear you.
Sorry, Frankie. Thank you for your dream.
Thank God he told us.
That could have been awkward.
Very.
Hello.
Maybe I'll just have a cold shower.
Yeah, we're gonna get it home. Foiled. What's his foot for? Look at his foot, or let's pick it up. I guess you could kick it back under the door, on the other side of the door, maybe. That's what he's gonna. Or you could pick it up, maybe. Or maybe the foot was to push it away.
What's that?
This? Oh, it's nothing.
What is it?
It's nothing.
Give it to me.
How long is the break for?
Give it to me.
All in good time, so how long?
3 minutes?
Okay, I'm going to make some tea for us. You stay here.
You're making tea for me.
I do it all the time.
What's going on? Give me the note or I'm leaving.
Of course, we must have continued drama, mustn't we, Alice?
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh.
I'm going to kill you.
Uh-oh.
What the hell, Poe? Why were you hiding this from me?
It's just some psychotic listener, that's all.
Frankie?
Not necessarily. We have lots of psychotic listeners.
How can you joke about this as a death threat? It's clearly a death threat.
I knew it would upset you, but I'm an old hand at this, Alice. People see you as a celebrity. It makes them do abnormal things, but they're just normal people.
When did you find it?
Someone slipped it under the door.
Just now?
Well, yes, but it's nothing to worry about. We've been getting them for the last few weeks.
Weeks?
Maybe a month.
So that could be a killer behind the door.
Maybe, but never when I've looked.
Poe.
I am normal.
It isn't
Yes.
locked, Alice. People can just walk in anyway.
I am normal. Uh-oh.
you want anybody locks?
I don't think it's necessary.
Poe, do you ever get the feeling the radio station is cursed?
No more than the rest of August.
Maybe we should call it a night.
And abandon our listeners? Munro, this isn't like you.
I just have a really bad feeling about this. I think something terrible is going to happen.
Shh, Alice. I can feel your heart racing from here. Everything will be fine.
I don't think so. Come on, we're alive. I think I'm gonna go home.
Don't be like that.
How could you keep this from me? I thought you cared about me. What if I'd been killed?
You know I'd never let anyone hurt a single hair on your head.
Well, that's not entirely true, is it?
I don't know what you mean.
You know exactly what I mean. Let's not get into that now. We're back with our listeners in 3, 2...
You'd have been a sacrificial shish kebab if it wasn't for me.
Oh, Poe, that sounds like a great story, but it'll have to wait, because we're back with our listeners and more dreams and nightmares.
Okay, who's our next listener? It's
Hello.
Frankie again.
Territorialist.
Put him through.
Frankie, you're live with Munro.
I didn't finish what I had to say.
I'm sorry about that. You can carry on now.
Sometimes the radio gets too much. It makes me frustrated.
Oh.
So I go into the belly of the beast, and I hide, and I listen, and I wait.
So this is a dream that breaks into other dreams. Of course, there are no segues for dreams. Poe?
The belly of the beast. Have you been leaving messages, Frankie?
Yes, John. Yes, I have. Have you been getting them?
What did the messages say?
I'm going to kill you.
It was him! This is Dark Nights with Poe and Munro, Territorialist, FMV game. A trilogy of third in a trilogy of games from Deveki.
I see. And why would you dream about wanting to kill me, Frankie?
Hello? Police? Help. Someone's threatening to kill Poe right now on Radio August.
It's not a dream, John. I'm coming for you. And Alice.
Police can hear you, Frankie. You're live on air. They will find you.
Better hope they're not too late.
No, don't.
I'm not hiding, Munro.
Just wait for the police.
Hide.
No.
No!
If you're not hiding, then neither am I. Frankie? It's Alice. I'm opening the door so we can talk. Okay? Just you and me. Frankie? There's no one here.
I've had enough of this.
What are you doing?
I'm getting our caller back on the line.
Maybe we should just carry on with the show.
Come on, Frankie, pick up. You know you want to.
Oh, his phone's just out there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. phone up.
Finally, you've picked up. You coward.
Poe, it's me. I found his phone.
Alice?
I've got his phone, but I don't know where he is.
Be careful, Alice.
I'm a safety girl. Oh, stop it! Stop! He's dead.
They're old, Dr. J. Right? Really old.
When I was 12, my father died. He was riding his bike to work and he got hit by a bus. A school bus. My school bus. It was all over very quickly, but I was at the back of the bus and I could see everything. He didn't move, didn't get up, died instantly. But the image of it somehow stayed with me.
You think?
It doesn't anymore. I couldn't tell you what it looked like. Mother told me a secret. There's a way that you can make your memories disappear.
Can you make today disappear?
No. But you can. Pick one of these.
Apple or an orange? Oh my, what a choice. We'll go with an apple. Do it.
Now hold it tightly in your hands and close your eyes.
Now what?
Think of your most troubling memory from this evening and imagine the object you're holding is there. Picture it so you can see it.
Okay.
You have to make yourself believe that the object is there.
Okay, it's there.
Now open your eyes.
Now what?
Throw it away. When you throw it away, it will take that memory with it.
And if it doesn't?
It definitely will.
Finally tonight, police are appealing for anyone who might know the whereabouts of 35-year-old veterinarian Francisco Bilson.
Mr. Bilson hasn't been seen since the headless body of his business partner Jennifer Gordon was found in an industrial bin outside Lux Fitness. Is that the first murder in August, Poe?
This year, yes, but technically it's on the Stepford border, so whilst August police deal with it, the crime statistic is with Stepford.
Oh, that's cold.
Yes, indeed. Tonight's weather will be cloudy with scattered showers.
Yeah, make sure you cover your head.
Now, what happens when your very own Poe and Munro decide to play a game of truth or dare? Stay tuned to find out more later. But first, we want to hear from you, August. Got a guilty secret? Need to get something off your chest? Father Poe is waiting in the confession booth to absolve you of all your sins. Anonymously, of course.
And here's a message from our sponsor.
Do we have a sponsor?
How do we let him get away, Poe?
He just disappeared. He was dead, Alice. No pulse, no breath.
Then who took him?
It would seem it was our guardian angel.
I just hope he doesn't come back. I never want to hear that voice again.
He won't be coming back.
How can you be so sure? And why did you take off before the police got here? You left me to deal with everything.
Not everything.
Oh.
Not everything. Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Munro.
Our funding's running out, isn't it?
Months ago.
Because he took care of the body, maybe?
A radiothon.
In bed with Poe and Munro.
Lurkers, if you're out there just lurking, then give us a sign.
It's Millicent.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary.
If the station shuts down, I don't know what I'll do.
You're safe now.
Yeah.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
She looked safe, right? Well, that was episode 1. So I kind of wonder, right? So, I mean, I recognize the titles of those books you guys were mentioning, but I never was into those when I was younger. But I mean, this sort of game is definitely getting a bit more common these days, right? I mean, this one, I mean, this is, as I said, this is a trilogy, the third in a trilogy of FMV games I've done. You can see the choices here, but a lot of these choices are not. It's not quite. It's not as crystal clear what your choice is going to change, right? So I'm like here, like we picked the apple. I mean, would picking the apple or the orange do anything different? If you know what I mean, I don't know, right? I hear like the first one, you choose the knife, the cat. It was just different sound effects, right? We were playing, but would it have? I don't know. Would it have done anything? It's interesting how they've tweaked the gameplay a little bit with each of the games. Each one's a bit different. This one I think is, of the 3 games I've done, I think this one is more focused on the choices. I think like Dr. Devecki, you was basically trying to solve a mystery, and it was all down to you was asking questions of the patients, right? So you was physically typing. You know, you had to think of it and type out the questions, and you'd get video responses based on what you typed, right? The second one was more like you was shape-shifting detective. You was asking questions based on videos you saw, trying to weed out a murderer, right? But it was more you was kind of deducing what to ask based on what you'd seen. But this one is more a direct make a choice, right? Right, Doug, this is my favourite FMV game you played. It was the one where you were stuck in a bunker with somebody chasing you. Yeah, it's called The Bunker, and that was really, really good. I really, really liked that. The Bunker was sick. Alright, so that was episode 1, the pilot episode. Episode 2. Go. So the episode, what was that? About 25 minutes episode? So if they're similar in length, then it would probably be about 2.5, 3 hours to go through the 6. Yeah, Bunker was really good.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro. Our funding's running out, isn't it?
Months ago.
Poe! How are we still here?
My rainy day savings.
You can't use that. That's for you and your family.
No, you're right. Think of it as a loan.
Okay, well, how do we pay it back?
We send a seed of hope out to Lady August, and she blossoms it into fruitful returns.
Or we could have a fundraiser.
Yes, a radiothon.
I'm thinking a 24-hour sponsored broadcast We could call it In Bed with Poe and Munro.
You think people will pay us to sleep together in bed for 24 hours?
No, silly. You're not allowed to sleep.
Hey. There's no sleeping, Poe.
Did we really need that camera?
Yes, Poe. It's proof that we stayed here for 24 hours.
Under the covers or on top, Munro?
Oh, you're such a gentleman, Poe. But I like being on top.
I'm sure you do.
Because I'm the boss.
Yes, and because it's been 12 hours and you haven't got under the sheets yet.
Oh, you're so observant, Poe. You're like Sherlock Holmes.
Here we go. Welcome back, listeners.
No.
That was
Elsewhere.
The
No.
Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. We're now halfway through the show, and it's time to take your calls.
Yes, full motion video.
I can't see any callers. Is it working properly, Poe?
It is the witching hour. Maybe everyone's gone to bed.
So, we're totally alone.
Oh, we could have lurkers.
What do you mean, lurkers?
People that lurk but never join in.
Lurkers.
They're probably out there right now.
Ooh.
Listeners, right?
Lurkers,
Elsewhere
if you're out there just lurking, then give us a sign.
It touched me!
What touched you, Alice?
Something. In the bed.
It was probably just my foot.
You're not under the covers, Poe.
Strange. Nothing there.
There was.
It was the lurkers.
Well, thank you, lurkers.
We couldn't get scared without you.
Indeed. I'm getting a very strong sense of déjà vu. What about you, Munro?
If you mean, have I ever been in bed with someone expecting greatness and then been sorely disappointed, then yeah, I'm getting deja vu.
It's that positive attitude that brings all the donors to the yard. Speaking of, dear residents of August, please keep donating. Whatever you can afford. Let us keep making radio for you. There. We've got 15 minutes. What shall we do?
Bathroom.
Of course.
Bathroom break. Thank you, Elswin. What did he want to do for 15 minutes, I wonder?
Freshen up. Go back in. Be a queen.
Donuts. Eat donuts.
Be a tired, hallucinating queen.
Well, okay. So what do we want? What do we want? We'll do her makeup, shall we?
Munro, I need you to put this on.
A blindfold?
I'll fall over if I put it on now.
Sit on the bed then.
I'm very trusting, you know.
It's a game I've made up. I think our listeners will enjoy it.
I hope I enjoy it. Now what?
I'm going to put something in your hand, and you've got to guess what it is.
Not this game again.
But you're so good at it.
Are we live?
Yes.
Okay then. Go for it. Ow! That's sharp, Poe.
I'm sorry, Alice. Put some pressure on it.
Can you take the blindfold off, please?
Just a second.
What?
Almost done.
What?
There. We've got 15 minutes. What shall we do? Did you fall asleep? It's only been 12 hours.
Off.
12 hours?
Yes. You look like you've seen a ghost.
Off.
I had a nightmare.
Dreams and Nightmares with Poe and Munro.
No. It was real.
Are you okay? Do you want to stop?
I'm fine.
Sleep deprivation, it can play tricks with the mind.
Yeah. I guess.
So, 15 minutes.
I need the bathroom. Again.
Again? Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping.
She doesn't love you.
Who are you?
You know who I am. It's Millicent.
Who the hell is that?
Millie.
Yes, Millie. Millie, what are you doing here?
Don't play games with me, Edgar.
Edgar? I'm not Edgar.
Fine, Poe, have it your way. But what did you bring her for? The girl?
Alice, she's... You need to leave.
Leave? I can't leave. I died here, remember, waiting for you. Sorry, my love. I've just waited so long for this moment, for this day.
It's going a bit weird.
Bad dreams. Just bad dreams.
Wait, what?
Nope. No.
Nah, get out of there. Go on.
Fine.
Step
You don't want to
outside.
do it? That's not right. Poe?
So you think I'm Edgar Allan Poe?
You are, and I'm Millie, remember?
I'm really not sure.
Well, let me remind you.
Sure. This can't go wrong, can it? This
Okay, remind me.
couldn't possibly.
You're not going anywhere.
Why are we here?
To remind you of your promise.
What promise?
In this very room, you told me we'd be together for eternity.
I don't remember.
You told me eternity, if I did what you asked.
Which was? No, I'd never do that. Poe would never do that.
Murderer.
Oh, hello.
Poe?
It's the Easter Bunny.
Poe?
Oh, okay, now it made her fall over. I didn't mean to do that. I thought it'd make her walk quicker. Do it again.
Poe! Is that you? Poe? Poe, thank God. Where are we? What's happening? Is it a dream? What are you doing with that?
There. We've got 15 minutes. What shall we do?
I can't believe you did that.
What?
Come with me.
Where? We've got 15 minutes.
Come with me.
Alrighty. Where are we going, missus?
Poe? Are you really Poe?
Course, governor. What's the jig?
Poe. This can't be happening.
What?
Poe?
Munro?
Who is she?
That's your question.
Yes, that's a bit strange, Alice. Perhaps should have led with, why are we tied up?
Well, I thought maybe you could ask that.
A lover's tiff, Edgar. Isn't you are not up to snuff?
What's she talking about?
She thinks I'm the real Edgar Allan Poe.
Well, you are named after him.
I'm not Poe. I'm Poe.
What's the plan, Poe?
Get out.
She's got smaller hands, right?
Oh. That was easy.
What shall we do about him?
Leave him. He's a killer.
Alice?
It's okay. Do you hear that sound?
What sound? What is it?
An evil thing. Coming for you.
I love you,
what?
Alice.
Not dead. Only sleeping.
Stay with me, Alice.
I can. I'm waking. Oh! Oh!
I'll
We
wake
need
him
to
up,
go.
right?
quickly.
Fire.
I don't know. Tell them what happened, Poe.
It's ghastly, really. Do they need to know?
Yes, they do.
All right, then.
Good boy.
Munro and I almost passed away last week from carbon monoxide poisoning.
But we didn't. Yay.
That much should be obvious. Our central heating system became blocked and started backing up carbon monoxide into the building.
But lucky I got that detector, eh, Poe?
Yes, indeed. But not so lucky for the young raven stuck in the flue.
What?
I didn't want to tell you because it's not very nice. But since you asked, the blockage was because a young raven had become stuck in the flue.
No. What happened?
From what the insurers could make out, it got stuck and then its mate came in after it. Both of them died together.
That's so sad. Everything dies.
Well, they are together now. Somewhere in distant Aden. But in our realm, they will be nevermore.
Let's change the subject. How much money do we raise for the station?
Actually, the insurance paid out quite a lot of money. It seems the installers had also been negligent by not including a protective barrier on the flue, so...
So the ravens died to save our show?
Yes, you could say that. Or a bungled building job almost killed us. So, glass half full, I'd say.
Agreed. Perhaps we shouldn't spend so much time in bed together, Poe.
Do you really mean that?
Perhaps.
Radio broadcasters, Boggs.
Next time on
They
Dark
talk like
Nights
that,
with Poe
right?
and Munro. Yesterday in the August update, you said that Joe Watts had gone missing.
He'd gone to a friend's house after school and hadn't come back. So, what are you saying?
We worked the case ourselves.
Ooh, and next one they're looking for a missing kid.
You be good cop.
Wait,
and
what?
I'll be bad cop.
Yes, I'd like to report a kidnapping, please.
Oh, hello, Aislinn.
What are we supposed to do?
I don't have things between the dots. I just see the final picture.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
Yeah, I mean, FMV games in general is definitely not for everybody, right? Yeah, I'm guessing because they're radio broadcasters, I reckon Boggs is exaggerating his speech a bit, right? That's what I'm guessing. I mean, these characters have been in their 2 previous games too, and they've been, you know, they're radio broadcasters. This time, they're obviously, it's about them and their stories. But hey, we almost chose all the popular options. Apart from that one, going through the door, the majority didn't go. But yeah, they're definitely not for everybody. I do like my FMV games. I kind of wish there was more. I mean, they're very rare these days. They're pretty rare, right? They're definitely rare. You know, maybe as it stands right now, I think we get like 1 or 2 a year, maybe from like. There's a few smaller developers that have been regularly doing them. I mean, over the last 4 years, I think this developer's done 3 in the last 4 years. We got another the guy that did The Bunker has done 2 or 3 over the last 3 or 4 years. I kind of wish they'd make more of a resurgence, you know, but they're very, very, I should say that they're definitely very, very niche, right? Very, very niche.